After Vasudeva Krishna's failed mediation to resolve the dispute between the Kauravas and the Pandavas, war was declared in Aryavarta. Both sides called upon their allies and kingdoms to join them in the great battle. First, let's look at the allies of the Pandavas. When Yudhishthira called upon his allies, one of the most important was the kingdom of Panchala. King Drupada and his sons joined the Pandavas because he was their father-in-law. His son Shikandi played a key role in the fall of the great warrior Bhishma, and Drishtadyumna killed Dronacharya, the great teacher, on the battlefield. Another kingdom that sided with the Pandavas was Matsya. King Virata and his sons joined them because Uttara, his daughter, was married to Abhimanyu, the son of Arjuna. The kingdom of Magadha, which would become a great empire in the coming centuries, also joined the Pandavas. King Sahadeva, who was installed by Bhima on the throne, showed his loyalty towards the Pandavas. Kakaya was another ally, with King Vrihatkshatra and his sons and brothers siding with the Pandavas. Kuntibhoja, the king of Kunti and foster father of Kunti, the mother of the Pandavas, joined with his sons. The kingdom of Kasi, led by King Abhibhu and his sons, brought an army to support the Pandavas. Satyaki, one of the leaders of the Yadu clan, joined the Pandavas with his forces. Vasudeva Krishna, the ruler of Mathura and Dwarka and the most esteemed leader of Aryavarta, joined the Pandavas as a non-combatant, serving as Arjuna's charioteer and guiding him to victory over the Kauravas. Many other kingdoms and tribes also joined the Pandavas and fought valiantly for them, though they are not detailed here. On Duryodhana's side, several important kingdoms and allies joined the Kauravas to fight against the Pandavas. The most important ally was the kingdom of Gandhara. King Subala and his sons, including Shakuni, joined the Kauravas. Karna, the king of Anga and the eldest Pandava by birth, also sided with the Kauravas due to his loyalty to his friend Duryodhana. Jayadratha, the king of Sindhu and husband of Dushala, the sister of the Kauravas, was an arch-enemy of the Pandavas and joined the Kauravas. King Bahlika of the Bahlika kingdom, who was the elder brother of Shantanu, the great-grandfather of the Pandavas and Kauravas, also sided with the Kauravas. King Susharma of Trigarta, who hated the Pandavas and was a friend of the Kauravas, joined with his armies. The king of Kosala, Brihadbala, who was defeated by Bhima and sought revenge, sided with the Kauravas. King Salya of Madra, the uncle of Nakula and Sahadeva, initially intended to join the Pandavas, but was tricked by Duryodhana and forced to join the Kauravas. Despite this, he became a menace for the Kauravas, especially Karna. The king of Videha, who was a disciple of Duryodhana, also joined the Kauravas. Prominent warriors such as Bhishma, Kripa, and Drona, who ruled half of Panchala, sided with the Kauravas. Although Vasudeva Krishna joined the Pandavas, he provided his Narayana Sena to Duryodhana. All of these kings summoned their armies to the battlefield of Kurukshetra. The Kauravas brought 11 Akshauhinis of armies, while the Pandavas brought 7 Akshauhinis. They fought valiantly on the field of Kurukshetra for 18 days, and most of the warriors were killed in this battle, including the Kauravas. Duryodhana, whose stubborn and adamant nature led to this war, was killed last. When Dhritarashtra heard of the death of his 100 sons, he died heartbroken. With Dhritarashtra's death, Yudhishthira became the king of the Kurus. As king, Yudhishthira performed the Ashwamedha sacrifice and conquered all the kingdoms of Aryavarta, establishing the Kuru Empire, which stretched from Gandhara to Vanga. After Yudhishthira's reign, Arjuna's grandson Parikshit became the emperor of the Kurus. During Parikshit's time, the Naga chieftain Takshaka, who had kept his revenge against the Pandavas, rebelled and killed Parikshit. After Parikshit's death, his son Janamejaya became the king of the Kurus. Janamejaya crushed the Nagas and established his firm rule over the Kuru Empire.